My name is Norris, Harold Norris. I'm an undercover law enforcement officer. It is my job, my passion, my role in life to investigate and, when necessary, to seek felony charges against fraudsters. Why? They have no feelings. They will commit fraud and abuse for the money or just for the thrill of gaming the system. They don't care about the financial, emotional, or even physical damage they deliver to their victims. So, I'm here to provide you with a first-hand account of a series of scams and frauds centered around a group of 3 people, each a victim and perpetrator in their own manner. The elder is Harold. Harold is best described as follows.
Gladys has always been special to me. I never did like her husband. I didn't know how much he meant to her until he disappeared. He's probably on some Pacific island living it up. Before his disappearance, Gladys and I were estranged. We had a falling out over her husband. After he disappeared, I decided to pay her a visit. She was a mess and getting worse. It woke me up just to how much she meant to me. So much so, I physically collapsed. There was no medical explanation. It's an age thing. Besides the care, she handles my financial affairs. She definitely spoils me. She's happy back at work being creative again. Hopefully she'll find someone special again and resume a normal life. As in any relationship, there are things that she does not know about me. There are things I don't dare do.
We're going to follow Harold through his journey in the area of elder abuse. Gladys is his daughter. She suffered a terrible trauma which made her vulnerable. Briefly,
is a tremendous responsibility, but for me, very rewarding. You see, my husband disappeared on an ocean voyage into thin air. No trace whatsoever. Well, I was devastated. I suffered from a deep depression. I even considered suicide. I lost my job. Basically, I became a train wreck. And then my dad suddenly lost his mobility. He became dependent. He needed my care. So I jumped right in and became his caregiver. My life was renewed. I spend my days taking care of him, and I work at night. He's a great sleeper, so I know he's safe when I'm at work. I work from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. On the days when I have to go out in support of my job, I hire a caregiver. Dad has a sunny disposition, very clever, very trusting. He's given me a general power of attorney, and I manage his financial affairs. He encourages me to invest and to take reasonable risks. And I have this investment genius who's going to make us a lot of money. Just you wait and see. I'm riding the perfect wave right now. I love my dad. And right now, he is my salvation.
And then there is Norma, Harold's caregiver. Norma is providing care not as a member of any organization, but as a freelancer. She plays an interesting role in this story.
I freelance as an elder caregiver. I took care of my elderly parents from the time they needed assistance in conducting their everyday lives until they needed 24/7 care. Both have passed now. Although I have no formal training, I consider myself capable of caring for Harold. Although he demands a lot of my attention, I sometimes wonder how much is real and how much is fame and how much is just an act. But what the heck? As long as he and Gladys need me and pay me, I'll do it. Who am I to pass judgment? Harold is quite generous. At times, he leaves me tip on top of what Gladys pays me. These are very helpful. I don't know where he gets the cash, and I don't want to know. Harold's always asking me for advice on how to make money and to keep him happy. I tell him what I know. Oh, I hear Harold calling me. Harold, dear, what is it you need? I'm coming. He's such a dear. Wait until I tell him I won the overseas lottery.
So this is a brief background on our case. Let me just say that I've been working on fraud for many, many years. I've never encountered a group like this. Perhaps they don't fit the norm. Perhaps I'm too used to the old norm. And perhaps this is becoming what is constantly being referred to as a new norm. New norms and normals seem to be quite popular these days. So if you are into new norms, perhaps our series will be of interest to you. And even better, your participation will help us meet our objective in this series of informing, educating, and promoting the avoidance and prevention of fraud and abuse. And I want every fraudster to know that with the public aware of the fraud, that he or she fraudster will wind up in jail for a very, very long time.